Mythics, how are we all? We are back. It's Wednesday, 7 p.m. Well, it's about 5 minutes past, actually, to be honest. So sorry I'm late. My name's Ken Boyter, and I am the host of tonight. And I am also the creator of Edra Tales. Yes, if you want to check out more about my creative projects, go to edratales.com. Equally, if you miss any of these live streams, go to Edra Tales YouTube channel and you'll see all of the past live streams. However, if you want some recommendations on fantasy goodness, go to the Bottled Imp. This is Grocklesnook, said Bottled Imp. Go over there to the YouTube channel, the Bottled Imp, where you will find over 450 episodes of fantasy book reviews, fantasy film reviews, and fantasy board game reviews, and a few other episodes of other stuff peppered in there as well. So welcome everybody. Welcome Julian. There I am, exactly. There I am. Good evening, Lee Rin. How are you? And also John. Oh, is John lurking? Is he just sitting there lurking with his vat of whiskey? Just like... Hello there, Steve. Good evening. How are you? How is everybody? If you are watching and you don't want to comment, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Just enjoy the ride, as they say. Because, yes, Wednesday evening means only one thing in the whole world. One thing in the whole world. We are doing another live stream of a game book. And this is part 5 of Sorcery. The Shamutanti Hills. The Shalimar Hills. By Steve Jackson. Yes, it is the series that's connected by 4 books. It's a 4-book series within the sort of fighting fantasy realm. And this is the one that uses magic as a magical system. How did you know I was here? I've literally just logged on because I'm psychic, Jonathan. Remember that? No, I'll let you into a little secret. If you scroll back, Julian's Leerin says, "Good evening, John, Babel, and Ken." See, Leerin's my little snitch. Steve has decided to take out my copy and do a read-along. That's cool. Do a read-along, yes. And then you can see how many words I mispronounce, exactly. How did they know I was here? Oh, I have no idea how they did that. I don't know. Hello, and Jam is here. Good evening, sir. How are you? Hello, my wonderful Wendigo Wobblers. I do like your introductions. Leon has slept for 6 hours beforehand. You're going to be pumping on all irons. I don't know if that's a phrase or not. I don't know how they knew. They just knew. Maybe, though, that dodgy car that's sitting outside your house, Jonathan. It's two blokes in it with some binoculars. I'd draw your curtains, Jonathan. That's what I would do. Steve, but I have the same edition of book as you. Yes. This is the Wizard's version, isn't it? Let's have a look. Wizard books. These are the Wizard books. I think the Wizard books did a really good job in the fact that they didn't update anything apart from the covers. They just did some really cool covers. So I think that's really, if you're going to reprint the Fighting Fantasy, that's the way to go. That's what you should do. I'm not saying anything. I'm not looking at you, Scholastic. I'm not looking at you. Levin is put here. When we commit this adventure, I suggest we make a second copy of the adventure sheet for completion of the adventure. In the likely case, we will need to restart the second book. Oh, I see. If we don't get all 4 passwords the first time around. Oh, okay. So we can restart with fair stats that we earned in this book. Oh, okay. That's a good point. That's a good point. Because I think we're very close to finishing this book. But don't worry. Don't worry, you pretty little heads. Because we have the second one. Yes, look at that. What a great cover that is. What a great cover that is. This is Knare, City Port of Traps. Or we cheat all the way to hell. Yeah, we could do that, Steve. That sounds like a good idea. Yes. It's John Blanche. Does John Blanche do the illustrations on all of the 4 books? This one feels... Is this a slightly It's a slightly bigger adventure. Slightly bigger adventure. How many, without trying to do any spoilers, how many? Wow, they're into the 500s with this one. 511 entries. Whew, Steve. Lehman's put, having to find all 4 passwords just to get through the final door is diabolical if you miss even one. Right, okay. Lehman's on the case. Yes, Blanche also did Clash of the Princes. Is that number 3? That number 3. So, let me know what you're drinking. What's your tipple? I've gone for a cider. No surprise there, really. It is established in 1816. Sheppey's Master of Cider. Oh, FF Duel game. There's a duel game. What is all this? It's like you're some sort of... You're all FF experts. This is why I've always shied away from the Fighting Fantasy Fest quiz night on the Friday, because I'm like, I don't know anything about fighting. Each bottle sold helps. Oh, we don't need to know about that. I just want to know about the cider, not what charity that I'm going to help. It's Bug Life, if you do want to know. Sheppey's 200 celebrates the Sheppey family's 200 years of cider making and being thoroughly rat-arsed, and is made from the finest traditional cider apples. There you go. I want to know, though, if pretty much every company makes things from the finest whatever. What happens to all the non-finest stuff? You know? I want to find a company that goes, yeah, these are all right. They're not the finest, but they'll do. Would anyone buy from them? We're going wassailing at Sheppey on Friday night. Are you? Are you really? I have no idea what wassailing is. Tesco value cider. Come on. Oh, I see. That's the OK ciders. Right. Okay, yeah. It just suddenly dawned on me, because everybody claims that their product is the best, don't they? It all can't be the best. Every chippy in the UK goes, yeah, the best chips. We're UK's #1 chip shop. Can't be. That's just not true. And then I start to think, well, surely we should do that. Anyone that's got a book out there, you know, Jonathan, you should put #1 best Gamebook series, and then Jam, you should put #1 best Gamebook series. Then my ones, I should put #1 best Gamebook ever. But you know what? When we do it, it feels arrogant and big-headed. But when they do it, it's fine. Everyone goes, they must be the finest. Anyway, we've gone down a little bit of a ranty rabbit hole. Can't see John Noakes being pleased. No. Crushed up dog bones. Crushed up dog bone cider. There we go. Let's pour this bad boy out. Next time you're in Taunton, we have to take to Sheppey's. It's just outside Taunton. Oh, is it really? Right, okay. Well, that's a date. You know what I mean. Best Gamebook series that rips off other people's books. Yeah. Is that mine? Was that a dig at me there, Jonathan? Were you digging at mine? What have I ripped off? I've probably ripped something of yours. Oh, that's mine. Okay. I think we've all ripped off of each other, though, haven't we, to be fair? Cheers. Oh, that is good. There's me having a go at them for using the word finest apples, but that is really nice. It's got a bit of a kick to it at the end. Barrelly. It's like a burnt taste. What percentage is it? 4.8. It's called riffing, not ripping. I went wassailing once about 20 years ago. Great fun. I have no idea what wassailing is. Circumcisers are rip-off. Hope not. Okay, so... Oh, Lee's here. Hello, good evening, Lee. Clash of Princes, says Lee, was my childhood love. Okay. You played one book as a warrior and one as a wizard, and they tried to have some crossover movements. Oh, okay, so it was like... Hang on. It was like the book form of two-player game, but it was hard to make work. Two people had to play separate books at the same time. Oh, wow. God, that talk about really going for it. That must have been a madness to write. You can walk through their apple orchards. Oh, okay, which is what we'll be doing on Friday. Well, nick a few, because you'll be nicking the finest apples. Apparently, wassailing has nothing to do with sailing. Oh, I see. Of course, why would it? Why would it have anything to do with sailing? I have plans for a two-player Ace Gamer. Look at you, Jonathan, taking it to the next level. Just when I've caught up with one level. So tell me what wassailing is then. Come on, don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me in the dark. Have I read all the comments? Cool, John. Make it work. Yeah, if you could make a two-player game book that really does work, that would be good. Sort of social party. Well, the way I'm thinking with my game book, eventually, but I do want to write another one before I do this, I think, to make my game, and I've mentioned this before, where it's not necessarily co-op or many players, but you have the book, and then you have the deck of cards. So you have the objects, you have this, you have that. So everything, so nothing really is written down. You might have notes, I guess, to take, but that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. It's more like a board game, I guess. Great stuff with Guildlands, Ken. Thank you very much, Leah. Appreciate that. Yeah, we've made a third top 10. Yeah, YouTuber's third top 10 with Guildlands, my board game Guildlands, co-designed with my friend Kedrick Winks. The Dice Tower, who are pretty big in the board game review community. And Spell Sing is here. Hello, how are you? Very good, thanks. Yeah, Guildlands has made it. Get this. Tom Vassell did a Dice Tower, which is his YouTube channel, top 10 different games of 2025. So games that brought something different that he hadn't really seen before, kind of. And we were number one. We got the top slot of that. He really likes it. He gave it an 8.5 anyway when he reviewed it, which is a seal of approval. But yeah, it made that. And it also made the top 10 best games of 2025 as well. At number 7, yeah, huzzah! And it made another YouTuber's top 10 as well, which is Rolling with the Beard. It made his top 10, so it's all good. Two-player game book, but I intentionally have no friends. Yeah, exactly. Right, so we're going to find out what wassailing is, for those that you it's probably only me that doesn't know. Wassailing is a festival whereby we give thanks to nature and give back for good harvest and pruning some of the first... Oh, it is to do with cider. Oh, fantastic. And pouring some of the first cider back on the trees that gave us apples to make it thus. With singing and dancing and food and fun. That vaguely rings a bell now. That vaguely rings a bell. That sounds fantastic, Jonathan. Enjoy that. You'll be walking through the orchards, pouring your cider all over the place. It is the circle of life. Just in case you didn't know what a circle was. Anyway, talking of circles, we're going to do part 5. No, part 4. Part 4 or part 5? I can't remember now. I think it's part 5 of Sorcery. Obviously, it's just I've split these into parts. It's just like, what we do on the live stream. However, you could play this in one sitting, I guess. Got my piece of map scratch paper. I like it, yes. Okay, so let's get ready. Let's get ready to adventure. We obviously need the timer for when you decide. We do need the dice. We've got a few different dice. We have the Jonathan's Ace Gamebooks Shakespeare vs Cthulhu custom dice, which are pretty cool. We've also got the custom fighting fantasy dice, which again are pretty cool. And we've got Jams dice, which are pretty cool as well. They glow in the dark. They glow in the dark. Okay. Oh, talking of which, so those of you that may not have found out yet, may not have looked at your emails, if you backed my Gamebook To Kill a Thief, big relief. Everything is on order. All the rewards are on order. I've ordered the enamel badges. I've ordered the metal prints. I've ordered the... what else? The dice. The dice are being made, as you know. We're getting them made by a friend of mine who does resin products. What else? The bookmarks I've already got. What else? The badge, the dice, the metal prints. Is that it? The bookmarks and the books. The books as well. The actual books. So I've ordered a hardback book and a paperback book from the printer. That's going to be my proof copy to finally read it in a physical printed version. And if I don't find any more mistakes, then I'm going to order all of the backers' books. May our stamina never fail. And Babel says, and you drink cider out of a big communal cup. Okay. Like a giant Quidditch. Let's hope nobody's got herpes. Right, which goes back to Norse times, really. Oh, okay, fantastic. Well done, Ken. Nice one. I need to ask you about the badges, actually. Oh, okay. Yes. I found a really good company. Well, I don't know. I've not got them yet, but he's really helpful. Sorcery 2, Canare, City Port of Traps. 3 is the Seven Serpents, and 4 is Crown of Kings, says Lee. Thank you very much for that. Custom-made Y-fronts, of course. How could I forget? And just the goblin head on the front bit. So, let's crack into this. We obviously, before we can do anything, we do need the adventure sheets. There it is. Our stats are, we're on skill 7. We are on stamina 16 out of 19. And our luck, actually, we've got all our luck, which is good. And we are we at the Crystal Waterfall? I think we're at the Crystal Waterfall, aren't we? So we're literally, we just need to go there. So I don't think it's going to be too long. Grockle nodded off. Yeah, he's had a few. He's had a few tonight. I mean, it's been a busy day for you. He went to visit his relatives. Didn't you? You went to visit your relatives. So he's been flying around. He's done a lot of flying today. Babes, but are we getting the Y-fronts if you buy both Kickstarters? Yep. Well, you also get the jockstrap as well. Which pages are we starting on? That is a very good question. I have written that we are 232. 232 is what we're on. I need a pencil. There we go. Got one here. So, part 5. Part 5. And I do like to read the previous one, just so I know what the hell's going on. Just as a reminder of what we did last time. So the previous one was 205. Squealing loudly, the mini-mite disappears. Oh yes, we got rid of the little sprites. The mini-mite disappears from your shoulder. You are relieved to find that you will now be able to cast magic once more. The old woman allows you to leave and to continue along the path. God, is there other ways to get rid of this mini-mite? Because if they just abandoned it, if you couldn't cast magic and you were the wizard, it'd be like, oh, well, that's a waste of time now. For books 2, 3, 4, I can't cast my spells. In England, it is known as limey strap. Is it? Or Sassenach. Oh, Sassenach strap. I don't think Sassenach. Yeah, Sassenach. English people don't use the word Sassenach. Scottish people use the word Sassenach to mean English. Yeah. Oh, does it mean lowlander? Oh, okay. Okay. Right. But I guess if you're in England, you wouldn't use that. Horrible Jan. Yes, Jan, the little mini-mite. That mini-mite will be back. Oh, I see. Does he come out? Lily's just like, Ken, you sweet summer child. You knew nothing. You know nothing of sorcery. Here we go then. Oh, I do need a bit of cider. What? Anyone else? Who's drinking tonight? Who's on the booze and who's on the sober? Oh, that is good cider. It's good cider. It'll return with its Jan Hammer. Jan Hammer Van Dam. It's a Highland Lowlands dish, not a Scottish English dish. Oh, okay. Yes, I appreciate you got the Highlands and the Lowlands. I guess because when I was a kid, being English as such, even though all my ancestry is Scottish, I used to go and visit my Scottish relatives. And I remember being called that by a Scottish person. Sober for a few days. That's no good, Julian. The hell? I'm on the sports drink. Nice. That'll keep you awake. Spell things, but I think the final village elder in this book, rid you of Jen, should you still have him with it. Oh, okay, that's good, because it would be a little bit harsh if there was only one way to get rid of it. So school night, says Jam, on coffee. Trying to lose weight at the moment. Well, yeah, not drinking as much booze will do it. Okay, it is now late afternoon. You pass over the brow of the next hill, and below you is a village. The path leads into this village, and you have little choice but to enter Torrepanna. Torrepanna is inhabited by the Sphins, an aggressive-looking race of man-orcs and lady-orcs. No, I've made that bit up. But as you enter the village, an air of depression hanging over the place becomes quite apparent. The Sphins take no notice of you, and you sit down on a tree stump in the centre of the village, surveying the miserable creatures. So, we went from the Crystal Waterfall, I think, to here. So we've actually gone straight up. So we're here, and we need to get over here. So, not too far to go. I guess Lowland is what Edinburgh's called Berwick, probably, yeah. Yeah, Central Belt borders into Northumberland. That's just racist, right? So, what would you like to do? You've got your first choice. Will you head for the inn to spend the night, or attempt to make contact with the villagers? So what do you want to do? Type inn if you want to spend the night in the inn, or contact if you want to talk to the villagers. What would you like to do? You vote, you decide. I'm not deciding for you. It's your game. You decide. Not much to do in these hills, but to sleep with orcs, says Lee. Maybe he's speaking from experience. Just my little joke. Right, so Steve would like to go in. Spellsing would like to make contact. So would Lirin. Only if it takes us to dinner. Yeah, it takes us to dinner first. There we go. So it looks like 2-1. We're going to go contact. We're going to go. It will be intriguing to know what I would be intrigued to know what they're saying. Man orcs. Yeah, Julian's also gone contact. Man orcs. Do they chat though, or just beat the shimmeries out of you? Contact. There we go, Jam. Have that one. You approach a group of Sphins deep in conversation and take a seat with them. They are discussing a friend, apparently killed in the night by an assassin's blade. Hopefully it's not you. Hello, Sasha. Good evening. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in a new village, and we are just about to speak to a group of orc men. Half man, half orc. Ah, yes, so they do chat then. They're getting right on me norks. So, yes, so they're discussing a friend apparently killed in the night by an assassin's blade. Gradually, you work your way into the conversation, and you soon learn the reason for the depression, which hangs in the village. The village chief's daughter has been captured by a band of marauders and offered as a sacrifice, to a powerful cave demon. According to an ancient prophecy, a dreadful scowl or scourge will overrun the village if the chief's line ever ends. I always think that's propaganda by the chief's family, isn't it? And daughter, and is the chief's only heir. Right. What are we going to do here then? Did we meet the assassin? We did meet the assassin, and I think we killed the assassin. I'm pretty sure we killed the assassin, didn't we? Yeah, we killed it. Oh no, we let him go. We let him go. We let him go. Good thanks to you. We love a good orc. Exactly. Especially a man orc. I, for one, don't mind orcs no longer being all evil in D&D. If Star Trek can humanise Klingons as a noble warrior race, and then too should fight be able to do so for orcs. Yeah, it depends on what you want to do with your franchise, with your creativity. Some people won't like it, some people will like it. So there we go. Right, so we did let that assassin go, though. You tell them of your own travels and the creatures you have met. They realise you are a truly heroic adventurer and become very interested in you. Suddenly, one springs at you while another runs off into the village. You are head fast in a vice-like grip. But as you struggle, more Sphins arrive. They march you off to a hut at the edge of the village. Not exactly what we planned, but hey, we've got no choice but to go with it. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Oh, I remember that. Heroes. I need a heroes. That was really good. Series 1 especially was really good. Pizza Hut. We did. Oh, Flanker. Well remembered. Yeah. Jonathan agrees, I think, yes, with heroes. They're prominent heroes in the current Critical Role game. Oh, are they? Okay. Zachary Quinto, especially creepy in that. He's the guy. Yeah, he's the sort of baddie, isn't he? He's the one that can absorb all the other superpowers. So we've been kidnapped, basically. Orc-napped. Skylar, is that the name? Is this where we kill everyone? Well, let's find out. I don't know if we could kill all the man-orcs, but anyway. You are thrown into a hut and the door is locked. There's no booze in there. You are their prisoner. You spend half an hour looking for a possible escape, but there does not appear to be one. If you wish, you may sit down and eat provisions. Add 2 points if this is your first meal. 1 if you've already eaten. I don't know if we've got any provisions. Have we got provisions? We've got 1. No, we haven't got any provisions. Looks like I've crossed out provisions. So that'll be a no. Then you may either settle down to sleep for the rest of the night or keep awake on your guard should anything happen. So what would you like to do then? Would you like to sleep or keep awake? Type sleep if you want to sleep. Awake if you want to stay awake, just in case they come in and do stuff. If only we had a bloody mini-mite. Could the mini-mite find a way out? Is that what happens with that? Sit and chill, yeah. Didn't think we had any. Yeah, we haven't got any. Aren't we at full strength anyway? We're not on full strength, we're on 16. Lousy green flirred squirrel. Eat our provisions in 15 paragraphs. Stay awake, sleep. So there's 2 to stay awake, 1 to sleep. Not fully understanding what you mean by that, Lirin. Lousy green furred squirrels eat our provisions in 15 paragraphs. Oh, I see, yes. Yes. That's right. Squirrels ate our provisions, didn't they? So that's 3 to stay awake. Sash would also like to stay awake. Maybe keep on guard. Lirin sleep. They need us, and we ate. Well, they're little, but probably wouldn't help. Right, oh, okay. Okay, so it looks like we're going to stay awake, though. That's the vote. We can't afford to lose any stamina. Well, sorry, Lee Rin, you've been outvoted. Let me just double count that. Stay awake, wake is 3. Oh, 3-2. No, 3-3 now. Okay, it's 3-3. Does anyone else want to put in their vote? I say 4-3. Oh, did you not vote then? Have I miscounted? Stay awake, sleep, awake, sleep. I can only count 3. I'm sure it's 3-3. Who have I missed out? Because we might have to let the die decide. We're going to let the die decide. Should we roll a... Spell sing is sitting and chilling awake. Oh, I see. Oh, yes. Is that what you meant? Sat and chilled. Right. Okay, yes, I missed that. Okay, then we're going to stay awake. We are going to stay awake. Just in case anything untoward happens. It's probably a good idea. You never know. You never know in these game books what the right thing to do is. You remain diligently awake, watching the door, but no one comes during the night. Lose 2 stamina points for not sleeping and a further 3 stamina points if you did not eat yesterday. Did we eat, though? I can't remember. Let's say we ate, because that's 5 points. Let's say we ate. I think we did eat, didn't we? I'm sure we did. We ate yesterday. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so... I don't know. It's probably worth staying awake, though, even though we lost stamina points. Because, you don't know. We don't quite know what they would have done. So, I think it's just dawned on me, like when somebody said they need us more than we need them, suddenly dawned on me what they're going to ask us to do, isn't it? 14 stamina. Yeah, we are on 14 stamina. Thank you, Lewin. Yes. We bit our toenails. Eating sounds like us, or am I projecting? No, you always eat. After an hour after daybreak, you hear noises outside. The door opens and 5 Sphinx come in, followed by an old man with grey hair and colourful robes. He announces himself as Proceus, the Sven chief, and apologises for having captured you. Yeah, sorry about that. We had no choice. He nods to a menial who brings in bread and milk. You may eat the meal and add 2 stamina points. Yes. So, the stamina points we lost, we now gain back again. Eating sounds like us. There you go. The chief explains that you have a mission of the utmost importance ahead of you. His young daughter, his only heir, has been captured by marauders and is offered as a sacrifice to a powerful cave demon. Several of his own men have tried to rescue the girl, but so far with no success. We are desperate people, explains the chief. You must be our champion and rescue our heir. If you succeed, you may choose your own reward. I'll have an Xbox. It is clear that in spite of the chief's apparent good nature, you have little choice in the matter. You are taken out of the village and along a meandering path up another hill. On top of the hill is a hole in the ground, and the Svens prepare a basket. I thought he was going to push us down. To lower you down into what must be a secret entrance into the demon's cave. Better get men. Steve's put 100 sticks of RAM to become a billionaire. The reward could be to get to know the Lady Orc better. Oh, hello. Hello, bit of Lady Orc. Got the map ready. Lewin's got the map ready so we don't get lost. Okay, so what will you try to do, though? What would you do? Are you going to try a last attempt at escaping? Type escape. Or are you you're thinking only of rich treasures you may win? Type treasure. What would you like to do? Escape or think of those beautiful treasures? Beautiful treasures. What did the rhyme say? That's a good point, actually. What did the rhyme say? It says, see him though he sees you not. The black-eyed creature creeps, a guardian once, but now his lot. The key to freedom keeps. That was one rhyme. Was there another rhyme? Oh yeah, beware the lair of the cave demon's maze. Look at you, Lee, remembering this. For traps as deadly as Medusa's gaze. Great travellers who, for luck bereft, take passageways not to the left. There we go. There we go. Treasure, A.K. Ram. So, treasure. So it looks like we're going for it. We're gonna go for it. Okay. Always take the right then. Yes, that's what the poem says. Take passageways not to the left. Read the Bridge Keeper's poem. Oh, yeah, that's what it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Beware the cave demon's maze. And also Medusa's gaze. So, we're going to... Yeah. Well remembered. Well remembered. See? Teamwork. Okay, we're going to get lowered in. Always... Yeah, we'll always go to the right. Always go to the right. So, 100. We're now on 100. You are lowered through the blackness until eventually you reach the ground below. If you still have Jan, the Minimite with you, turn to... No, we don't. Oh, got rid of Jan. We got rid of Jan. It's just as well, actually, because we probably do want to cast some spells down here if we're going to meet some horrible things. Sally, hello there, Sally. Beware the Judder Man, my friend. Hello, some late. Have just booked snooker for next year. Yes, that's a message to me, by the way, everybody. It's not for everybody. Although, if you do want to come along, it's the Masters. It's the Masters. Good thing he did not ask us what our airspeed of an unbranded swallow was. I know. I don't think I know that. Yes, we're off to the snooker. Woohoo! Oh, are you going to the snooker as well, Julian? What a vankus. Come on. There's no need for that sort of language, Lee. Okay. Are you going as well? Are you going to the Masters? We're going on the Thursday evening. The first quarter-final. Oh, no, it'll be the second quarter-final. Ken's tranquilised. Oh, he's done it again. Look, he's over. He's having a little rest. Sally has just booked tickets. Oh, I see. Back away from the snooker tickets. If you do want to book tickets, though, we are going that Thursday evening. Okay, what am I doing? We are family. You peer around in the blackness. The Sphinx throw you down a torch in a tinderbox. Very kind of them. To light your way. Lighting up the torch, you can see you in a large cavern with 2 passageways lead onwards. Will you take the one on the right or the one on the left? What do you want to do? I know which one you should be taking. It's the one on the right. It's the one on the right. Sasha's got it. She knows. Snooker's on me. Snooker loopy, not so weak. Ken, please sing through the snooker loop. Oh, I just did that naturally without reading that. Snooker loopy, not so wee. We're all snooker loopy. There you go. I think that's all I know. Yes, right. I just wanted you to feel like you had a choice there. I was gonna turn right, whatever you said anyway. Right. We know the tricks of the cave. He's not gonna get us. We're going to rescue the daughter. I like the fact that the daughter hasn't got a name. We don't know the daughter's name. It's not important. Following the passage down for some distance, you reach a T-junction where you may turn left or turn right. Okay, I think we know what's going to happen here. I'm just going to turn right all the time. We know what's going on. We know what you're going to write. 26. 26. Snooker, loopy, nuts are we. Me and him and them and me. We all know what we can do with a load of balls and a snooker cue. Stick it up your jumper, jumper. Stick it up your oompa, oompa. So a bit of decorum in here, please. Thank you. You turn down the passage and follow it cautiously for several minutes. You stop to listen, and in the distance you can hear a low rumbling. You wait to see what happens. The rumbling gets louder, and your hair stands on end as you see a large rounded boulder rolling swiftly down the passageway towards you. Cue Indiana Jones music. The rock is almost perfect fit in the tunnel, and its speed is increasing as you dither. Will you use magic to help you, or will you try some other means of escape? You may call on Libra's help if you have not yet summoned her. Woo, mama! Look at that. What would you like to do? Pop the red and screw back for the yellow, green, brown, blue and pink and black. Snooker, loop, peanuts, are we? We're all snooker. Hello, hey. Okay, so hang on, wall there, people, before we start going on. Let's do this. So, before you start telling me which spell, do you want to type magic if you want to cast a spell, or do you want to find another means of escape, type other, or do you want to call on Libra's help, type Libra? And the spells are gum, bam, wal, fix, and sit. So, that is quality knowledge there, Julian. Or just copy and paste from Google. So, magic, that's what I do an 80s chart show. Oh, do you? Magic moments when two hearts. We have glue, right? We do have glue. We do have glue. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I know that spell. So, okay, so now, which spell would you like to cast? Gum, bam, wal, fix, or sit? Ken and his magic. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've cast some spells in my time. This is getting dirty. Excuse me, sir. All memory, thanks. My head's full of mints, according to Top. Oh, I see. You didn't copy and paste. Well, that is impressive. That is impressive. The only song I really know the lyrics to are the Birdie song. The Birdie song. That's... Bram is false. Class. Bram? What's Bram? I didn't say Bram. Oh, I did say Bram. So Sasha's going Bram. So Sasha, what you may not know is there are actual proper spells that you can read up on. So if you go to the Facebook group, the Edra Tales Facebook group, and then click on media, on the tab media, and then click on albums, then I think I've put Gamebooks, but if you find the Sorcery folder, you can then see the spell book. I've put the PDF there. Now, what you're meant to do before you start the adventure, you're meant to read this and actually memorise what the spells do. Flop out our loved ones and cast gum. Fix. Right, so this is all a horrible magical mess. Fix. Yes, no worries, Sasha. Exactly. This has all gone wrong. Stop doing fighting fantasy wrong. So it looks like, without counting them, but gum I think is the most popular one. So we got 1, 2. Oh, I've lost the chat. Sally's gone gum. Is fix real? That's what it says. But fix might not be real. Wrigley's. That would be our Guinevere. No, Glühwein. Glühwein? Yes. It looks like gum. Should we go gum? You think gum's going to do it? Custard cream. Oh, that would be a great spell to cast. Just got the ability. Just got the only spell you've ever got is the ability to summon up biscuits. Any biscuit though, any biscuit ever invented ever anywhere. So you could just walk in and someone goes, "Oh, I'm feeling a bit pickish," and you go, "Don't worry, mate. spellcasting, CUTARD, and then bling. Custard cream, sir." Trey Card was the goat. He was the goat. Still is. I think he's still alive. Picks, but we don't have the sapling to cast it. Yeah, gum. I see. Let's go gum. Let's go gum. I'm feeling lucky. Right, we're going to go gum. That's that's what you could be. There's something in that. I like that idea. That maybe you're all chef wizards, and you all of you can just summon up different types of food. Who wants a biscuit? No, I want some meat. Where's the meat caster? Summoning up sheep. SHEEP. Just a slab of sheep. Okay, 367. 367. Right, Vita, you'd be the least popular wizard. Get it wrong and you get left with oatcakes. Yeah, exactly. Granite arse. Etc. I didn't know that was a biscuit. What are you eating, Lee? Meat cast. Exactly, we're back to Kenneth's magic one. Just had flashbacks there. Anyway, right, let's get on with this. Meaty tube strikes again, exactly. Ken and his meaty tube. Or is it mighty tube? Right, come on. Let's take it seriously. Deduct 1 stamina point. That's all right. We can afford that. We can afford that. We can afford that. Right, here we go. You cannot use this spell as you do not have... Oh, hang on. Hang on. No, I've got the one. Deduct 1 point. Do you have the vial of glue? You do. Yes, we do. If not, you must think of another means to escape. If you have some glue, you cast your spell and fling the vial to the passage floor in front of the boulder. Sweating with anxiety, you breathe a sigh of relief as the huge rock rolls onto the glue and holds fast. The whole area shakes with tremendous strain. You may now either go back to the junction in the passage and take another fork, or return to the main chamber and take the other passageway. What would you like to do? We have stamina for days. I think we do. Yeah, spellcasting, meaty tubes. Yeah, TM. Doesn't work if you don't put the TM on it. The spell book was the first FF I owned. Oh, was it? Yeah, read it religiously, memorising all the spells just based on the art. Oh, that's brilliant. Time for a quick fork. Blame Nightmare. We're all blaming Nightmare. Go for another fork. Sasha, come on, don't join in with this lot. Sweating with anxiety. We all sweat with anxiety. Right. So it wasn't right. Well, I don't know. Obviously not. What do you want to do then? Do you want to take the other fork, or return to the main chamber and take the other passageway? Let's read that poem again then. Keep going, don't go back. Well, okay, but that would be 63 then, Lirin. It says, beware the lair of the cave demon's maze, for traps as deadly as Medusa's gaze. Great travellers, who, for luck bereft, always take passageways not to the left. Oh, so that could be straight on, couldn't it? Return and go left. Yeah, but it says don't go left. Why is Anne... Zetty sweating? Oh, I see. Anxiety. Yeah. Too late. Can you go right if you don't go back? Well, let's have a look. Should we cheat a little bit? 63. Otherwise, we'll be stuck here all evening. Okay. Right, we're going to go to 16. Nothing to see there. 16, we're going to go 16. I'm going to go 16. Travelers of luck bereft. Oh, does it mean... Oh, yes. Hang on. Does it mean go left? Because travellers bereft take passageways not to the left. Yes, you're right. You're right, Julian. Yeah, so it's go right all the time. No, hang on. It's go left all the time. It is go left all the time. Yes. Yeah, we need to go left. The passageway slopes downhill and you soon reach a fork where you may go either right or left. It's left. It is left. I'm gonna go left. I'm going rogue. I'm going rogue. Double negative doesn't mean nothing. Well, I think it does in this case, potentially. We'll find out. But welcome, smile to Larantry. My reading is terrible. But thanks for the comment. And welcome. Welcome. I don't know if you are familiar with Fighting Fantasy books. To the left, to the left. Yeah, we're going to go left, everybody. We're going to go left. So the poem says, great travellers who, for luck bereft, take passageways not to the left. That's a bit of a brain teaser. Hello. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Left. Yeah, my teacher said double negatives were no-no. Well, although I think Steve Jackson, multi-millionaire, probably would disagree with your teacher there, Jam. Like Beyonce, does she always go to the left? I heard that all the milkshakes bring them to the yard. Is that right? I don't know popular music. Right, we're going left. All right, despite what's going on, and all the single ladies, exactly. That's Kelly's. Is it? Oh, Kelly's. Yeah. Good. Some way down the corridor you hear whimpering and your torch lights up a frail shape. Hiding in the shadows is a young, thin girl. Found her. You take her up and comfort her. She clings to you for safety. Now all you have to do is escape. Well done, everybody. It's me. Milkshakes. Exactly. It's all her milkshakes. It's all of her milkshakes. It's quite good, though, I think, that, you know, as well as singing, that she does a little side hustle of making milkshakes on the side just to earn a few extra buck. I think that's very, very sweet of her, don't you? I hate her so much right now. The boys are waiting. The boys are back. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Right, here we go. Behind you, a roaring puts you on your guard. The walls of the corridor begin to shake and crumble as you are forced to venture further to avoid a collapse, which is... Is that right? Hang on, have I... Oh, yeah. Sorry. The walls of the corridor begin to shake and crumble and you are forced to venture further to avoid a collapse, which is sealing off your exit. Ahead of you now, a narrow shaft of light gives you cause for hope. Perhaps this is another exit. The roaring sound gets louder as you step from the corridor into a large cavern. Suddenly, you gasp as you back against the wall, shielding the child from the sight you have seen. Here we go. Guess what it is? Yes, it's the big demon. It's the big demon. What's her name? Who cares? I know, we didn't even ask the girl's name. Doesn't matter. My provisions bring all the orcs to the yard. Orcs to the yard. Orcs to the yard. That's how you get man orcs. Fluffy. Such a puppy. Well, I believe it's meant to be that. Is that the because that's the revamped version, isn't it? Is her name Jeff? What's our stamina? Stamina update. So the stamina, we've got 15, which is not too bad. Okay, so standing before you on 4 legs is a huge manticore. A hybrid creature with a lion's body and a scorpion's tail. Its face is that of an old man, and as it sees you, it rears back, flapping 2 great wings. Will you fight the creature or cast a spell? What would you like to do? So, would you like to type spell if you want to cast a spell, or fight if you want to fight? The spells are pep, bag, hop, foff, and doz. Pep as in P-E-P, bag as in B-A-G, hop as in H-O-P, and fov as in F-O-F, and doz as in D-O-Z. So, Smiles, I can't remember the rest of your name actually. Oh, you've followed the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Smile. If I just call you Smile, is that all right? Yes. If you already know about sorcery, you know about the spell book at the back of the book. I have posted this up on the Edra Tales Facebook group. So if you join the Facebook group, although I might have to approve you, you should see the spells. So if you do join us next Wednesday, then you can gen up on the spells, so you'll know what the spells do. The first version of REM song revamped. What's the frequency, Kenneth? I know. So what spells are we casting? Spell, but I can never remember what they do. I know. Oh, I see. So you do know. You do know about this. Yes. There we go. Okay. So Lirim wants Fov, Sasha wants Doz, Lee wants Doz, Smile I probably have the book around it somewhere. You're like furiously looking for it. That's what I'd be like as a wizard. There's this big manticles going. Can you just bear with me? I'm just looking for my spell book. All right, hang on. Spell Doz slows it down. Foff is a force shield. Okay, so Jam knows his way around this. Does the pep cause us to lose 2 games in a row? It possibly does. Change on to Doz. Pep is good game based. Only if you're lucky. Okay, so it looks like people want Doz then. Doz slows it down. Yeah? Is that what we got? I think Doz is a good shout, says Smile. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to go Doz then, because I think that was the most popular one. Hopefully it won't cost us too much stamina, and hopefully we don't need an object to cast with it. So, 3, 2, 5. Do you know what? Every time we cast a spell, I'm going to read what the spell does in the back of the book. How about that? So, let's just look what Doz does. What Doz does. It's not. I don't think it's one of our main 6, is it? Doz. Where is it? Uno, Doz. Come on. Come on. Where is it? Is it a real spell? Is it a real spell? Have we been hoodwinked? I can't find it in the book. I think it's not a real spell. Oh no. Have we... Oh, Doz, there we go. This spell may be cast upon any creature, reducing its movements and reactions to about 1/6 of its normal speed. Thus, the creature appears to move at a dream sequence, making it much easier to evade or defeat. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done, everybody. Right. Deduct 2 stamina points. So it's cost us 2 stamina points. But if this makes it so much easier for us, it'll be worth it. Between Doc and Dud. It's real, says Steve. Right. Slow down spell. There we go. To 1/6 of the speed, but it will help. Yeah, and it is on the PDF. There we go. Thank you, Sasha. I appreciate that. Okay, the creature makes a half turn and prepares to swing its stinging tail at you. But as you cast the spell, it pauses briefly and shakes its head as if something has hit it. Its movements become slow, and you may now seize your chance to either attack it with your weapon or cast an attacking spell. If you choose to attack, it will fight at half skill for the first 4 attack rounds. That sounds pretty good. Well, so much easier. Yeah, no, it's good. Be right back, says Julian. Yep, no worries. I don't know how much I know about the spells. Cast another spell. So what would you like to do? Would you like to attack it with your weapon, type weapon, or type spell if you want to cast another spell? Attack seems to be a good one. By the way, Smile, we normally... most of the time I crack open a beverage, and tonight is Sheppy's Master of Cider. It's a cider, and it's very nice. It's 4.8%. Very nice. So let us know if you're on a beverage tonight. Manticores have skill 12. It won't be too much of an advantage. Yeah, well... Smile wants to spell it. So let's see then. We've got spell, attack, spell, blast the mother with a spell, spell. Looks like it's 5-2. Okay, so well, let's hope we've got the right spells up our wizard sleeve. Keep it clean. Okay. So we're going to take it with another spell. 3, 6, 4. I guess it's still moving slowly, so the spell should have more of an effect. Don't know. Let's find out. Find out what we can cast. As the Manticore turns to face you, you may cast an attacking spell. What would you like to cast then? Baggier than a wizard sleeve. We have Yob, Kin, Hot, Gob, or Kill. So Yob, Y-O-B, Kin, K-I-N. Hot is obviously as it sounds, Gob as it sounds, and Kill, K-I-L. What would you like to do? It looks like Hot is the one, that's the fireballs, isn't it? Great fireballs of balls. So she's gone for Kill. Beautiful Skyrim music. When's the next Skyrim coming out? Not the online one, but the next one. Is it Hammerfell? Does anybody know about that? When's that coming out? Skyrim is a fantastic game. Kill is fake, Sasha. Oh, is it? 3, 2, 1, and I'm back in the room. Okay, so we are facing the Manticore, Julian, and we managed to successfully cast Dodge, which slows it down. We're casting an attacking spell of Hot. So, hopefully, that will finish it off, or at least reduce its stamina. Oh, hang on. Hot. 3, 4, 6. Yeah, 3, 4, 6. Roast its butt. Casting B-U-T-T. Okay, we are losing a lot of stamina though, guys. 4 stamina this one costs. Your spell creates a large fireball in your hand, which you fling at the beast. It hits the Manticore in the side, and the creature roars out in pain. You may turn to 420 to finish it off. Come on, 420. We've got this. We've got this. Or I should say, you've got this. See how when we're winning, it's me, like it's we. When you're losing, it's obviously you. 420. If you do not have enough stamina left to cast the spell, you may turn to 227 and fight the creature with your weapon. Otherwise, choose your spell. Whew. What do you want to do then? We've got 9 stamina. We're gonna cast another spell. This is madness. We've got Zip, Knit, Fifth, Wall, or Sud. ZIP. Then we've got NIT. Then we've got FIF. Then we've got WAL or S-U-D. What would you like to do? Fight. All jams going fight. Spell it up. So we've got 2 to cast a spell. 3 to cast a... Oh, no, well, yeah. So wall. Presumably that puts up a wall. But we would need to get through it. What spell would you like to cast? We've got zip, knit, fifth, wall, or sud. Not 100% sure. None of those sound particularly obvious in what they do, apart from wall, I guess. Oh, that is very good cider. Very good cider. Yeah. My heart is. Wall is the only one that will work here. Oh, Jam's got inside knowledge. But you wanted to fight, Jam, but you're just lending a hand here with the spells. Wall is good defense, but okay, let's go for wall then. I guess because, oh yeah, because he was, I think, trying to sting us, wasn't he? 447. Hopefully, if we do survive this, we can get back to the village and they'll give us a hearty meal. And we can sleep, fight, but it's democratic. Yes, wall. Here we go. Deduct 4 stamina points. We are down to 5 stamina points. It's getting close. It's getting the tension. The tension. The manticore is in the opposite passage, preparing to pounce at you. You cast your spell as it leaps, and it roars loudly as it hits your invisible wall in mid-flight. Using your control, you fence it in securely, allowing you to grab the Sphin Girl, still don't know her name, and run down the cave. Cashback. Look at you guys go. Look at you. Sally's built wall. Bless you, Sally. Yeah, well done, Sally. Well done. Well done. You watching the snooker by any chance? Boom. Exactly. Boom. Have it. You leave the Manticore's chamber and follow the path to the source of the light. As you had hoped, a cave entrance allows you out onto the side of the hill. You and the Sphin Girl find your way back to Torapani, which is the village. The Sphin Chief is overjoyed to have his daughter back. Still don't know what she's called. And the village erupts into celebration as the curse is now lifted. Hurrah! Let's get drunk! Yay! Is it a Sphin Girl or Svengali? Either way, really, to be honest. Offer our body to the Sphin Girl. Yeah. Yeah. Is that going to be the reward? Okay, right. Anyway, the curse is now lifted. You're given the freedom of the village and decide to stay for a day to recuperate. You visit the Sven healing priest, who will treat your wounds, cure any disease, and lift any curses which you may have. Restore your skill, stamina, and luck points to initial value. Yes, come on there. Come on there. That was touch and go for a second. We're down to 5 stamina. We're now back up. Well, we're always on 7 skill. We're now back up to 19 stamina, and we hadn't lost any luck anyway, so we're on 11 still. Q Raiders March. Yeah. Check us. Exactly. Check us out. Grocklesnoke, come on, you need to be part of this. Come on, wake up, sir. Wake up. There we go. Okay, right. So, isn't this exciting? Isn't it? Oh, the priest may also rid you of the annoying little Manimite if he is still with you. You sleep heavily that night, and oh, hang on though, we do have a really cool illustration by John Blanche once again. Sorry, I think there's a lag here. I've got to go anyway. Have fun. I like your excuse, Sally. Take care. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it as always. There you go. Look at their little faces. Aren't they happy? They're all happy man orcs. Now, here we come. Exactly. You sleep heavily that night and rise the next morning to continue on your way. Before you go, the Sven Chief meets you. He hands you 2 gifts. A pouch containing 10 gold pieces and a large key. Who doesn't want a key? Who doesn't want a key? So we're on 17 gold now. 17, my friend. Oh, no, not 17. That was just a 1. We're on 11 gold. Hang on, let me write that properly. 11 gold. 11 gold. Excited? Yes, she has a name. Does she have a name? I don't know. We've not got the name yet. I know you head for Knair, says the chief, but the city is evil and you must be on your guard. 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhyme, so I said this rhyme I'm about to say. The rhyme was deaf and it went this way. You see, I took a test to become an MC and all my friends were amazed with me, so they put me inside a Cadillac. The chauffeur drove off and we never came back because Dave cut the record down to the bone, and now you got me rocking on the microphone. A champagne caviar and bubble bath. You see, that's a life that I lead. New sucker MC is who I be. A traveller passed through here from there and gave me this key, saying he would never return. This is the key to the city gates, and with it you'll be able to enter the city unnoticed. Once you get to Nair's South Gate in the next adventure, you may turn to 12 if you wish to use this key. You thank him and leave Topapani. You have made friends here and have permanently increased your initial luck score by 1 point. Soon the path is leading you on from the Shamutanti Hills, down across rice fields, towards a great walled city, the city port of Nair, and on to the next stage of your quest. Look at that, we did it! We did it! We did it! I think it is Kari. Great job, or yes, great job. LOL, no, she's not called that. I said woo. That's a cheer out. Oh, I see. That was the name. Woo. Daughter Woo. So there we go. So we have a key. I'm going to write this down. Key to city. I'm going to put entry 12. There we go. I thought he said, though, that we could have any reward. He's kind of gone back. Kind of gone back on his word. A key to a chastity belt. Do we have... It does have an acute accent. Hang on, right. We bullied that manticore. We certainly did. Write down 12 next to the key and write down turn to 79 when we reach Nair to find out how we can meet VIK. What's happened? Oh, I've run out of music. Oh, heavy snowstorm in tundra. Skyrim winter ambience. Congrats, team. Thank you, Smile. Yes, seems I arrived a bit late to this story. Yes, this was part 5. However, Smile, don't worry. Do not worry. Hopefully you enjoyed that, because somewhere here I have book 2. Where did I put it? I put it here. We have book 2. There, City Port of Traps. That was a lot of fun. Kara, but everyone called it Kara. What else have I missed on your comments? No, I think I've got them all. Check out the Chief's belt buckle. Look at familiar at all. Yes, I wondered that. Let's have a look at the Chief again. That's Warhammer, isn't it? Isn't that a Warhammer belt buckle? But not much care there. Care Bears. Are you certain we only had 1 gold piece? Oh, I see. Ah. No, you're right, Lee. Lee, if you think we got 7, then we do have 7. I've obviously misread my 7 for a 1. Yeah. So I'll change that again. But that's a Warhammer face, isn't it? Isn't that a Warhammer orc for all you Warhammer lovers out there? We've got 17 gold. Let me write that. 17 GP. Yes, it's Warhammer Sun. Is that what it is? Look, there it is. Well, it's also a little filler in this book. It's a little filler. I thought I recognised that little filler throughout the game. Oh, this is... I'm trying to look at this one. Have I just made that up? I've just made that up. Anyway, we did it. Evil Sons, brochure illustrated both. Oh, Blanche illustrated both. Yes, he did illustrate both. And your tattoo, Jam's got a tattoo of it. And Jamie Fry's. Fantastic. So, we have book 2. Let's read the blurb and maybe the setting, and then we'll call it a night. So it says, arriving from the Shamutanti Hills, you must find your way through the dreaded city port of Nair. As a sword-wielding warrior or a mage-using wizard, the choices you make will determine whether you succeed or fail. For you are the hero of this fantastic adventure. Nair, City Port of Traps, is book 2 of Steve Jackson's Sorcery epic, based on the best-selling Fighting Fantasy Gamebook system. Each book in the Sorcery series is a complete adventure. You don't need to have read the previous book to move on to the next. Part story, part game. This is a book with a difference. One in which you become the hero. A pencil and an eraser, all you need to make your journey. You decide which route to take, which creatures to fight, and which dangers to risk. So there we go. Illustrations by John Blanche. Dedicated to John Blanche for bringing a world to life. That's fantastic. So let's do the little introduction. There is the sun. Let's do the little introduction. Oh, once again, says Lirin. Once again, I suggest that we make a second copy of the event sheet for the completion of this adventure. In the likely case that we need to restart the second book if we don't get all 4 passwords the first time around, so we can restart with the fair stats that we earn in this book. We're a wizard, honey. We are a wizard, but I think we benefit from playing it. Playing 1. Leave the sound of the second. Oh, love the sound of the second one. Yeah. Nair, City Port of Traps is the second adventure in the Sorcery series. Okay. Okay. This is just tells us what we normally do. So let's read the setting, shall we? Or shall we... Oh, there's quite a lot of it. I think we'll leave it there. It's a nice way to end. So we're going to start book 2 next time. I do have another... another adventure sheet that I believe is empty. There we go. So what I could do is... I could copy this... I could photocopy that one, and then we'll have 2 copies of that one, and then just carry on 1. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, which is fair. Via connumium, hey, that's a big word. That is. Things are looking up. We have not made use of any of the restart coins, setting the restart coins saved in total to 6. Oh, okay, are we going to do that then? We're going to do that. Yeah, we've not. We've not used our 3 lives. The second book is like City of Thieves on drugs. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Fair stats. I do love a cityscape, says Lee. So there we are. That was cool. So once again, back is the rhyme animal. Nobody commented on my rap. Were you all a bit shocked and a bit... I thought I'd get a big round of applause, but... nothing. You're not here for rapping, you're here for fighting fantasy. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your time, Ken, but not your rapping. Rebel MC Street Tough. No, it wasn't Rebel MC Street Tough. No, it was Run DMC. It was Run DMC. It was He was King of Rock. And Diddy. Let's not necessarily associate me with that name. Yeah, I'm sure it was King of Rock, Run DMC. That is the only lyrics I know of any song. We were concentrating on the... Yeah, exactly. You were too stunned. We were speechless. It's a very polite way to put it, Smile. So there we go. So thank you all for playing along. That is fantastic. These are, honestly, they are the daddies, aren't they, of game books. So as I say, my game book that I have written, what I kickstarted, that is now been sent to the printer. I'm waiting for the proof to come back from the printer, both hardback and paperback. And if there are no more mistakes that I can find, I will then order all of the backers who backed my game book To Kill a Thief. And if you do want some other game books that you've not played, check out Ace Game Books, which are Jonathan Green's collection of game books. He's got about 10, at least 10 game books. I don't know if you're still watching, Jonathan, if you want to put the link to where they can buy your game books. And also Jam has his game books, which are literary immersive game books, I do believe. So if you want to check out any of Jam's game book, or I don't know what your... Yeah, Jam. There you go. So if you want to check out... So Julian has put Jonathan's link up there. www.acegamebooks.com. If you want to check out those, you can do so. And Jam has put his, www.jamsplace.co, presumably UK, is that? Oh, there you go. Julian's already done it as well. 2-player one sounds great idea. Yes, Jonathan he's got this idea for a 2-player game book, which will be an interesting hybrid. So there we go. Yeah, so I will obviously keep you updated if you are a backer of my game book via the Kickstarter. I sent out a Kickstarter update there just saying that all the rewards, the custom dice, the badge, the metal prints, that's all now been ordered, and I'm expecting things to arrive in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So hopefully I'll be sending stuff out really late February. I want to get everything out sort of at least by mid-March. Good sunrise, Brave Wizards. Yes. Smiley's put, oh, a 2-player book is a really fun idea. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Absolutely. Honestly, it's amazing, the game book sort of revolution, the resurgence of game books. There's lots of new game books being written. So it's all exciting. I wanted to write a double game book with Jonathan, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Well, maybe. Maybe. You have to pay him a lot of money. He doesn't come cheap. Does not come cheap. Lee has put in now. It only gets harder, I think. What, in this? Yeah. I can imagine. I would imagine the spells are the same. Yeah. So if you do want to gen up on the spells, I have put the spell book PDF in the Edra Tales Facebook group. So if you haven't joined that, join that and I'll approve you. Then go to the media tab, click on photos, I think, and then, or albums, and then find the Fighting Fantasy album. I think I've created one of those, and find the Sorcery section, and you should find it there. Maybe eventually those who backed the second Story Spark will get the drawing class event. Yes, I know, Sasha, that's been on my mind, and I feel really bad about that. I know, it keeps popping up into my mind. The problem is, it's like, right, I've got 2 Kickstarters on the go, and I know that's really overdue, but I just need to get this done. Once I get this Kickstarter out of the way, then I'm going to call Rich and say, right, we do owe them. And we'll do a bit of a compensation thing. So we'll hopefully still offer the course. I'm sure Rich will still be up for it. But if not, we'll find some sort of compensation in some other format, because we do owe you something at least. But yeah, hopefully the drawing class, he'll still be up for that. On behalf of Ken, says Julian, hugs, thanks for coming tonight. Good fun as always. Join him again next week for book 2. And on Saturdays at 10 a.m. for things Edra, musings, game books, board games, and the general chit-chat. Yes, thank you very much, Julian. And that reminds me, actually, maybe that's why Julian did it. If you do like the old game books and you like playing along on live stream, check out Julian's Babel_17. It looked like I was pointing at my sign there, but I was pointing at the chat. Babel_17. That is a Twitch channel, and that is where you'll find Julian tomorrow night, normally around about 9:30, and he is playing Grim Dickinson. Is that right? Grim Dickensian, by Jonathan Daniels. No, not Jonathan. Joseph Daniels. That was a slick little promotion, wasn't it? So you can check Babel_17. Go to his Twitch channel tomorrow, where you can find some more Gamebook goodness. Honestly, says Sasha, I'm joshing with you. If it happens, great. If not, I'll wait to see what happens. Yes, no, it's one of those things. When you make promises, you want to keep them. And those things just got away from Rich and I. We got the physical cards out, which was the main thing, but then we just kind of neglected that. So I do apologise. Get a room, you two. Not why I did it. I know, but it reminded me. But thanks, and yes, 9930 Grim Dickinson. That's it. Joseph Daniels, who came by last week. Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. He won't let me. What was that? Get. There we go. I do recommend Joseph Daniels' game books as well. We've only live streamed one, but it was very good. It was The Ghost of Craven Manor. So I also do want to do the Grim Dickensian, so that'll be on the list. Anyway, we'll wrap it up now. Thank you very much. Grokklesnake's still awake. That's always good. And the next live stream that I do is on a Saturday morning, 10 a.m, where it's called Edra Tales. No, it's not. It's called Edra Scrolls Story. No, I'm getting late. I'm just getting tired. Edra Scrolls Ramblings of a Storyteller, where we talk about creativity, we talk about your creative projects, we talk about my creative projects, and we do obviously ramble off onto other things as well. Maybe at the next FFS. Cheeky. For Halloween, let's revenge match the Haunted Hospital. Oh yes, yeah. Victoria Cox also does some very good game books as well. You can get this free sampler currently. Oh yes, there's a free sampler that Joseph has done as well. Anyway, thank you all. Thank you, Lirin. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Smile. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lirin. Who else have I missed out? I think that's everybody. Spellsing. Thank you, Spellsing. Thank you, Jam. How could I forget Jam? Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Sasha. I think that's everybody. And thank you to everybody that watched but didn't comment. I don't know who you are because it doesn't show me, but you are more than welcome. And thank you, Smile, for following the channel. Really do appreciate that. And if anybody does want to follow, please do so. And go check out the Edra Tales YouTube channel. If you've missed any of these live streams, I export them all over there. Great evening as always. Yes, well, thank you. Thank you very much. It was a great evening. It's only great because of all of us. Not you. Oh, no, because of you as well. Anyway, take care, and remember, may your thieving never be caught. Salut nos familis. Good morning. Whatever that means.